Despite last week's stellar comeback, I was still languishing back in Division 4 for this first round of Season 3's angry road trip with friends. I was hoping second place would be enough to edge me slightly closer to the top divisions with the big boys, but my efforts were all in vain as it was the last race of the season and didn't get me promoted. I did manage to secure myself a fairly good position on the starting grid though, and thanks to a good start, I was up in 4th, which lasted oh so briefly, with Mamash Zamora diving in to rip that position right from my fingertips, leading into the first hairpin. The opening lap was a heated one as usual, with Mamash Zamora and moderated account coming out swinging with what appeared to be an aggressive game plan from the two of them. I had my work cut out for me just keeping up with the pack, so I had no intentions of getting overtakes just yet. I'm more of a get a feel for it, wait for some opportunities, and pray you don't get pitted type of guy, especially because of my connection issues. Moderated did tempt me with a slight oversteer on that corner here, which gave me a small opening, but it was not enough to get me my 4th position back, so I let off the throttle to avoid compromising the exit on the following corner. Despite being a twisty little track, there didn't appear to be any accidents in the opening lap up ahead of me, and after getting a little nudge here, I decided to have a look behind me to just see them swarming like a pack of hounds ready to pounce. You know, if there's one thing I like about being behind, it's that it forces me to keep my eyes up, because if I was leading and I turn around and saw that, well, I'd probably have to set my PlayStation up in the bathroom to avoid shitting my pants. Hey moderated, I heard Shady reckons your sister is deeper than the Pacific Ocean but drier than the Sahara Desert. Huh. That seemed to work. Note. Refrain from incessant clown horns. Use vulgar insults. So we had a bit of a substitute pit lane moderator for this race, as Cyrus had other matters to attend to, and I think it was his first day at school, because look at this. He's parked his bloody Karuma on the track with his door left wide open like some failed carjack gone wrong, and he's just decided to flee on foot with the cops legging after him. And look at him, he's not even on the platform designed specifically for him at the end of the pit lane, so, you know, that was a bit weird as there was a bit of an ambiguity about where to stop, but, I mean, you know, no one seemed to complain, so, you know, it all turned out okay. My opening laps were a little shaky to say the least, so, you know, I was happy to get through them unscathed, and pretty soon my nerves started to settle down, and I cruised along, and I just, you know, got really bored and put on some Parzelli mix too. Oh, it was just a dream. It was just a dream. Whew. Well, that's odd. Because usually I'm disappointed when I wake up from a dream. Well, at least I don't have to flip little Johnny up into my waistband as I hunch my way to the toilet bowl and aim the fire hydrant hose at the... Alright, fuck, okay? Just focus. You're awake, you're here, you're right, you're here. So after calming myself down with non-sexual thoughts like unicorns and Craigslist catalogs, I finally managed to get my shit together and slowly ease up on the leading pack. Getting there. Okay, I think I'm getting worse. Whoa! Whoa! These late 37s are just not going to cut it, I don't think. Yes! A collision! Finally! Ugh, I was getting worried for a second there. You know, these endurance races can get lonesome sometimes with the level of consistency here. It's a high benchmark that's been set, and it's really good. So we're at the halfway point of this race, and I'm within seconds of the front pack. And as I approach the chicane here, Zamora could not contain his excitement and took out Lano once again, which was twice in the space of 30 seconds, allowing me to slot into second position. And to his credit, Zamora held up and let him go, but the damage was already done, and I was on my way. So not the most rewarding of overtakes for me, but boy do I love chaos. That's the halftime whistle. Alright, so we're in the 10th lap, and I'm shocked that I'm actually contending for first position at this point, considering the shaky race that I've had. A bit of luck and consistency pays off a lot, I suppose. So I'm just focusing on staying smooth and easing off the throttle for each of these corners without trying to push it too hard. It seems to have worked for me so far, so no reason to stop now. I managed to evade the laggy light pole that came crashing down. I jumped up onto the curbs and missed the light pole once again. With a clean run, running through that corner and chicane allowed me to push right up onto the tail of my cell and push for first position. Look at this skid boost here. Brap! See ya. This is getting tough. I need something to amp me up. Right, take it away, Bubbles, the German techno god. Alright. Woo! Drop a low, girl. Yeah! Your ass didn't touch the ground, doesn't count. Woo! Hey, what's up, man? Yo, this party's rocking. Woo! Yeah! Hey, I know the guy that owns this place. I said I know the guy that owns this place. No, I don't want to fight you, dude. What? No, I don't want to fuck your boyfriend either. Wait, what? Are those two guys kissing? After my failed attempt at taking first position, I could feel Zamora penetrating me into a little machimp sandwich, so I let him slap on the rubber glove and give it to Marcel himself as I jumped in for my first and mandatory pit stop. Hey, watch where you fucking aim that thing, buddy, or I'll stick it where that flare will really light up. Ding, ding, ding. Do I get 3 extra points for that, Cyrus? Come on, give me that podium position. Give me that champagne shower, baby. Come on! Hey, Lano, what you think you're doing, Holmes? You better go back to where you came from, SA? Alright, I deserve that. But come on, man, there goes my clean sheet. This car hasn't stopped. I nearly got around the track perfectly clean if it wasn't for you. Come on, man. Fuck. Alright, you asked for it, Lano. Eat carbon! Touch wood I don't hit this light pole. No, what? Not literally touch wood. Oh, freaking hell, God, that was close. Oh, Zamora's made a mistake leading up to the second last lap, so I compose myself and slap it into 5th gear. I nearly stomped my foot right through the floor in this straightaway here. Oh, such skill. He holds the trigger. He holds it. He holds that trigger. Oh, what a talent. Oh, freak of nature. Lock him up. Burn him. He's a wizard. How did he do that? Oh, he slides into the hairpin and pulls off a miraculous overtake. Oh, that was something special. Oh my god. So that wraps it up, guys. I was a little bit disappointed with my performance in round 1. I did tell myself before the race, if I could get through it with straight 137s, I'd be happy, and I pretty much managed to do that. But to be fair, it wasn't the pace needed to be in contention for victory. Like, if I didn't manage to get a few lucky overtakes here and there, I could have easily plummeted back to the end of the pack there. So it's safe to say I got off easy for this one. You know, I'm sure if Zamora was a little more patient and chose his moments better for this race, he could have won it. Because his pace, like in this race, was just above everyone else. So, you know, if he chose his moments better, he could have been up there. Of course, the Shafter V12 is a biatch to drive. It's like hitching a ride on a humpback whale and steering with its earlobes. It just doesn't like turning. But I mean, I love the car mashups. It feels good using vehicles that you'd otherwise discard in every other race. And can someone fill me in on which tyres to use? Because Zamora was using some tuners as well as the Div 1 winner in Murphos, so I'm kind of strapped for which ones to use. I've got no idea. Like, I usually just slap on any old off-roads and go about my day, but it seems like different ones work for different cars. So I'm clueless, I really am. I gave Masapi a rap last week for his race, and again, Mazeback Speedway wasn't a letdown, but my god, that light pole dangling over the opening right-hander was got to go. I get the Shafter is a little bit higher off the ground, and he wouldn't have noticed it testing it, but god, that one is a doozy, and it needs fixing if he wants this to remain a top race anyway. So there, guys, second place, accidental dislike there, just forget that. Consistently slow, satisfied. Bring on Division 3.